Sun hired an American private investigator to obtain personal and private data on Meghan Markle and her father, Thomas Markle. The PI then sold illegally obtained data to the Sun, though the paper denies knowing that it was gotten illegally. The Sun immediately tasked notorious Los Angeles-based PI Dano Hanks to mine Meghan's data after news broke in October 2016 that she was seeing Prince Harry. Hanks obtained her social security number by deception, a criminal offence in the US as it is in the UK. Hanks also stole the data of Meghan's half-brother, her mother Doria Ragland, her ex-husband and 2 rumoured former boyfriends. The same day, a secret dossier with this ill-gotten information and Meghan's mobile phone numbers and addresses was emailed by Hanks to his handler James Beale, the US editor of The Sun. Byline investigators seen an invoice for The Sun hired $2,000 for the work sent by Hanks to the Sun's London HQ, and a remittance advice note proving that he was paid at least $750 for the information on 11 members of Meghan's family and friends. In his exclusive interview, Hanks described Meghan's social security number as a key identifier beyond the reach of legal searches, which would enable other PIs to dig deeper into confidential records, opening up all the other private data held on US government and state databases. The Vietnam veteran drove to the LA houses of Meghan and her father to photograph the properties so that the Sun could commission specialist reporters and photographers to mount a stakeout of each. The very next day, James Beale, along with the paper's then royal correspondent Emily Andrews, wrote the first story about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry ever to appear in The Sun. The story contained the first fruits of Hanks' dossier, as The Sun had obtained a quote from Meghan's niece, Ashley Friedman, $2,000 to Ashley Friedman, whose contact details were among the data that Hanks had sold. The Sun has never admitted ever having illegally obtained such information from any private investigator, and denies doing so in 2016 to Meghan and Harry.
Big up yourself! Hi guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. A lot more of Meghan Markle stories are just continuously coming out, and this is just crazy. I'm actually glad that this has come out. So let's talk about how a private investigator employee by the Sun stated that he obtained illegal information about Meghan and he was hired to do this. This is just crazy. I'm going to give you guys more details. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and if you are new, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you ever wanted to support my channel, in the description is my PayPal and my Cash.app. Private investigator employed by the Sun has said he illegally accessed Meghan Markle's information shortly after she met Prince Harry. Dan Hanks, who lives in LA, told the website he compiled a 90-page report on the future member of the royal family back in 2016 October, shortly after the tabloid newspaper first became aware of their relationship. The information sent to the Sun US editor alleged included relatives' phone numbers, background information on her ex-husband, and also Meghan's personal social security number. Can you imagine? Although much of the information could have been obtained legally, Hanks claimed that he took it from a database that cannot legally be used for journalist purposes. He told the New York Times that the Sun made him sign a letter stating that he will not use any illegal methods to locate people or do background checks. Then the reporters came back to me and said, "But if you want to get work, keep doing what you're doing," with a nod and a wink. The Sun strongly denies this and said that it had written agreement with Hanks that he would not break the law while working for the news outlet, and did not know that he had done so. The newspaper's publishers said that they stopped using Hanks' services in 2017 after he was sent to jail after being guilty of extortion in an unrelated case. Now, you were paid about just over £2,000. How much were you paid for this? That's what I want to ask. As you guys know, Meghan and Harry have been at work with the British tabloids over the last 2 years, with Meghan successfully suing the Mail on Sunday after it published a private letter she sent to her father. The interview with Oprah also started a national conversation about racism in the British media. Prince Harry is pursuing phone hacking legal cases against the publishers of both The Sun and The Mirror, and a spokesperson for the couple said, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex feel that today is an important moment of reflection for the media industry and society at large, as this investigative report shows that the predatory practices of days past are still ongoing, reaping irreversible damage for families and relationships. They are grateful for those working in media who stand for upholding the values of journalism, which are needed now more than ever before. A spokesperson for News UK, publisher of The Sun, said in 2016 The Sun made a legitimate request for Mr. Hanks to research contact details and addresses for Meghan Markle and possible relatives using legal databases which he had a license to use, and he was paid $250 for that. Mr. Hanks was not tasked to do anything illegal or breach any privacy laws. Indeed, he was instructed clearly in writing to act lawfully, and he signed a legal undertaking that he would do so. The information he provided could not and did not raise any concerns that he had used illegal practices to obtain the information. They continue to say, at no point did The Sun request the social security number of Meghan Markle, nor use the information he provided for any unlawful practice. The Sun abides by all laws and regulations and maintains strict protocols in relation to the obtaining of information from third parties. Strict compliance is in place to cover all of our reporting. Now, do I believe this Mr. Hanks? Not really, in all honesty, because I just kind of feel like, first of all, okay, yes, he was sent to jail for an unrelated issue, but at the same time, it's like, why are you coming out now? Like, this was in 2016. To me, my first instinct is he's running out of money and he needs to find ways to make money. At the moment, Meghan and Harry are the hot topic, and this would be the perfect time to bring this up. That's what it sounds like to me. You know, somebody who's trying to gain some type of profit out of this. I could be wrong. That's just my initial opinion. Maybe later on, with you guys' thought process behind it, maybe it might open my mind up to other possible reasons as to why he's done this, or to whether it is true. Do I trust The Sun? Obviously not. But yeah, guys, it is what it is. Like, I think that is just wild, and that's just crazy. Leave the people alone. Leave Meghan and Harry alone. What is the matter with you? Honestly. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll speak to you guys in my next video. Don't forget to hit your notification bell so you are notified when I next post.